Oh, good morning, people. Welcome back to the grumpy old Git in the Corner on a damp, overcast Monday. The only saving grace is we haven't got screaming school kids across the road because it's half term. Now, I wasn't going to do a video today, as I said in yesterday's, but I wanted to have a word, my point of view on this story before it starts to go cold. Because we know it will be tried to be buried. But are we going to see the two-tier justice system show itself up for what it is? Now, we've seen people jailed for hurty words, and we've seen people jailed for being violent, particularly at some incidents around the country over a couple of days a little while back. We saw the ones that were hauled in for hurty words on the internet or just saying things in public. We've seen them get jailed for up to 2.5 years, with one very sadly losing his life, with Peter Lynch, obviously. And we've seen the ones that were violent through these incidents get jailed, and I've got to agree, rightly so. There is no need for the violence. If somebody gets hurt, then yes, there should be penalties to pay. But all of these were literally hauled in court within a few days, a lot of them having their doors kicked in and locked up until the court hearings. And as soon as the court had sat, they were banged up straight in jail. Many of them for hurty words or just stating facts, I'd like to say, in public. But then we look at the other side of the fence. And I don't mean Joe Public, I don't mean the everyday man and woman in the street. I'm talking about Labour's own people. You know, the big publicised one before was this dickhead, Jonesy. Yep. He was the one that said we should all have our throats cut. And he couldn't deny it. It was there on video. Couldn't deny it. But where is he? Oh, he's out on bail. Till I think it's February. Yep. No being held on remand until his court case. No being thrown straight into jail. Even though what he said was far, far worse than anything that I've seen coming from any other man on the street. Far worse. Far more than hurty words, that's for sure. But there again, he's a Labour councillor. No two-tier justice then, was there? Really? Yeah. And now we've got this knob end. Yep, this one is actually an MP. So, far higher ranking than Jones. And go back to what Starmer said. Anybody bringing violence to our streets needs to be locked up. Well, why is this arsehole still free then? Yeah, mainstream media are happy to show him clearly punching a guy in the head while he's on the ground. But very, very reluctant to show the point in time where he actually sucker punched the guy to the ground. The guy had his hands by the side of him or in his pockets. Clear to see if you've seen the video. It's out there, people. Go and watch it. I'm not going to put it up because the faceless cowards would just have a fucking field day with me. And it was plain to see that he was absolutely wankered. He was pissed as a handcart. So there you have two-tier justice that, according to Starmer, doesn't exist. You know, he is your typical lefty lawyer. The evidence is there in front of his fucking eyes. It's there for the public to see. and I mean everybody to see. But according to him, nope, it doesn't exist. And all they can say is, we will let the police do their investigation. Still think there's no two-tier justice? Starmer's got to go. But, as I said, I wasn't going to do this today because I'm very, very busy. But I felt I had to. It's a prevalent story at the moment. And I wanted to have my say on it. Now I have. I'll leave you to the rest of your day. But go through it. Safely, strongly, and freely. Respects, guys.